My bad. She's on the speakerphone. Speaking of subscriptions,
Please like, share, and subscribe. What a segue. Did you see that segue? Did you hear what?
Let's go. I'm Mike Moon.
I'm Ben Carew. It's 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock.
Where's my Korean cousin? Mike, what's up?
What's up, cousin?
I gotta thank you, man, for bringing me to that spot. I was excited.
Oh, the Gao.
Yeah,
spot.
Gao.
Yeah.
I was excited to try the pho. Pho.
Yep.
I'm probably never gonna be able to pronounce that.
No, you'll get it.
That shit was so good, bro. It was so good, and I can't wait.
That episode's coming up because we got footage.
Yeah, good. Yeah. You got me slurping on the noodles, and that's a good thing, right? In the Korean
absolutely.
culture.
Yeah, Tina and I were telling you that in the Asian culture, if you're not slurping your noodles, it's kind of rude because it just doesn't say you're enjoying your food,
Right.
Right. So
Right.
a lot of you're slurping and you're making those eating noises. Yeah, that
Yeah.
like Korean parents, Asian parents, we love it. They love that.
They love that. That's funny.
Yeah,
Because my
'cause they
son,
don't want they want to make sure you're enjoying your
Right.
food. you know?
Right. No, I made
Yeah.
spaghetti the other day, and my son was slurping. It was probably the day after we sat down and ate.
Right.
My son, and so my wife was like, "Dude, close your mouth, stop slurping the spaghetti." And I said, "Well, hold on now,
Well, hold on.
because I made it." I said, "Look, hold on.
Yeah.
In Korean culture, that's
Right.
he's showing some love." She's
Right.
like, "No, that's just with noodles, not spaghetti." So okay,
Not
whatever.
spaghetti. Well, spaghetti
Semantics.
does splatter everywhere.
It splatters everywhere.
Right.
Anyway, he let the kid enjoy his damn food.
Right.
Yeah. He's
And
at home. This is a
that's the
safe
whole
space.
thing, though. It's like kind of saying expression, right?
Right.
So if you're enjoying your food and I don't know if it's slobbering all over your face, and to you that's the most important part is you're enjoying the flavor.
That's it, man.
Yeah,
I did have a coworker that chewed just everything he ate with his mouth open.
But some people, I mean, like,
It just was loud.
there's, I would have to say, there's kind of like, there's a line.
Yeah.
Right?
But I
There's
think
gotta
some
be a
people are
line.
just oblivious. Like he was just like, "Mwah, mwah." I'm like, bro, this is a place of work. This is.
It's like, do I let this man enjoy his food or just let him know like he's ruining it for everybody else? Right. Yeah.
Everything he ate, carrots. We would hate it when he
Carrots.
brought in carrots because it'd be so crunchy. It's like, how do you get it that crunchy? What's going on right now?
Bro, it's a talent.
Man.
It's an art form.
So,
Yeah.
oh man, there's a lot going on this week. It's kind of hard to follow some of these stories.
Bro, there's so much going on.
There's so much going on, and I don't
pick a
think
straw,
Yeah, exactly.
Serious.
And I don't think we're supposed to be inundated with all this information, all this stuff that's
TMI.
going on. There's way too much going on, and I try to turn it off.
Let's say too much stimulation, right?
It's way too much stimulation.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, that's actually a good segue. Too much stimulation, because
Yeah,
I know
maybe we'll have like a little a segment called "Too Much Stimulation."
Too much stimulation. But I know we talked about the AI schools that are sweeping. I don't want to say sweeping the nation. It's like I think they're trying to get up to like 50 across the country. I know that was some of the concerns for parents. Is like because our kids are already, you got to limit their screen time and everything. So like. I know the CEO interviewed, and that was one of the questions. Like, what about the parents that are concerned about the screen time? And so they actually only we'll watch the interview, but they actually only are interacting with the AI.
Yeah.
For like 2 hours of the day.
Have you heard that? I mean, just to tie into that topic, YouTube and I think Meta got sued and they were found liable. For kids and teenagers being addicted to social media.
Oh yeah, I think did they win that case though?
I believe so. The litigation went through and they were found liable for it. So instead of using the word guilty,
right.
The terminology was yeah, they were found
So they
live.
probably settled then. They probably
There's some money going somewhere, but
really.
I never know how these settlements work because where
Yeah.
is this money going?
Right.
You
Right.
know,
Yeah. Yeah.
like
They don't have to
we're
share
not the
everything. They
kids
just
not
give us.
seeing it, we're not seeing it, the parents are
Yeah.
not seeing it. Where's it going? Oh, we're
Yeah.
gonna create a program where there's a rehabilitation for.
Right.
Yeah, you mean another LLC that you created that you're just gonna fund the money to.
Right. Right.
You know
Right.
how that
Right.
works, right?
Oh yeah.
And
Yeah.
it becomes a tax write-off, so
Right.
they don't lose
Exactly.
anything. Yeah, it's so
Yeah.
stupid.
Meanwhile, all the kids over here fiending to pick up a tablet or a phone and scroll.
But
Yeah.
you
That's
know,
interesting,
also
man.
that's partly the parents' fault with the just
Yeah.
handing the kid an iPad and be like, "Here, shut up."
Hmm. Yeah.
Right?
It is
I mean, just
absolutely
saying. Just
nobody
saying.
says that out loud, but that is
No,
absolutely.
I'm not a
Is
parent, so I can't
I
say it
know,
out
I
loud.
know, and I love the fact that you said that. But it is absolutely
Right.
the parents' responsibility
Bro,
to monitor your kids' screen time and make
I
sure that
work
they're
in the
not.
telecom business and
Right.
I see it all the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
Yeah. Take
and
this.
I'll
Go
have
sit in the corner over there.
there'll be parents buying the iPad
Yeah.
for a 3-year-old. I'm like, what do you mean? They're
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
yeah, this is for my 3-year-old. It's and then that's just a thing. Like YouTube was tied into it because they have YouTube Kids,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's addictive. It's just another thing to be addicted to. You know,
Mm.
we got cigarettes and cigarette tobacco industry. We got
The vapes,
the
the
vapes. We got
vapes gone crazy. Yeah.
vapes is yeah, and they were targeting kids with all those different flavors and stuff that they had the packaging,
Bubblegum,
the bubble
cotton
gum, yeah,
candy.
and all
I
the
mean, I've seen
colors.
them. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I could. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I tried them. I mean, I'm a grown ass
Have you?
adult. I can do whatever I
Yeah,
want,
yeah, yeah.
right? So
Right,
don't
exactly.
judge.
Right,
But
right, right, right.
but you know, after
Yeah,
tasting, I was like, I can completely see why kids
yeah.
would get addicted to
Of
like
course.
vaping and stuff.
Yeah, that
They
nicotine
think
hits
it's
you different.
harmless, but
Right. Yeah. After
yeah,
years and years of doing that shit, it's just like,
correct
man,
and
when I
awful.
was 14, 15, I used to work in a nursing home. So I've
Mm,
seen what the other side of life looks like when you're in these nursing homes and these older people rolling around in their wheelchairs with their
right.
oxygen tanks with them. You know what I'm saying? That's a rude awakening, man. It is
Oh,
absolutely.
that's the point where it's too late.
It's way
Damage
too
is
late.
done. There's
Yeah,
nothing you
yeah.
can do about
Oh
it.
no, it's
Yeah,
way too late.
that's your life now.
Yeah, but
That's your
the
life
funny
now.
thing is that the strength of the addiction is so powerful because you're rolling around on this on the wheelchair with the oxygen tank and you're still smoking.
Right,
You're still going out in the courtyard
right,
and smoking it.
right.
It's like
It's like
speaks
you're like
volumes.
sticking to. I gotta have another cigarette.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
And they
that's a
smoke
real
through the
thing.
hole in their throat, bro.
Yes, bro, that's a real thing. It's
That's
scary, man.
crazy.
It's scary, bro.
Yeah.
But to each his own, man. We don't
I
judge
can't
them.
believe
They
I
ain't
just
gonna
did
try.
on camera. I'm sorry, like to
It's so
anybody
insensitive.
but I'm just proving a point over here.
Yeah. After that, like, share, and subscribe,
Y'all
though.
had your
If you
choices.
like this, oh
I feel
man.
terrible today. But I can only say that because, in all honesty, I used to be a smoker too, right?
Did you
So,
did you smoke cigarettes?
2019, January 3rd was my last cigarette
Oh,
ever
you a real smoker.
after smoking for over 2 decades.
Really? I
Yes,
did not
sir.
know that, bro.
Yeah, no. Right before the fruition of Beat the Odds, I mean, I kind of, that's when I quit smoking.
How'd you kick it?
Cold turkey, actually.
Really?
Yeah, but I blew up. I ate a lot and like probably there
Yeah?
was candy, there
Yeah,
was
yeah, yeah.
food, you
Wow.
know, um, there were like a lot of coffee,
Yeah, yeah,
um,
yeah, yeah,
but yeah, a lot of sugary stuff that I ate
yeah,
that kind of wasn't healthy either. But
yeah.
eventually, oh, yeah. So that's how I know about the vaping part. So I
Mm,
figured vaping would be kind of like a little bit of a crutch to get out of it. I'm just happy I didn't get addicted to the vaping part.
yeah,
But yeah, I used to smoke, so
yeah,
I'm not being any some sort of a hypocrite or anything
yeah,
like
yeah.
that
Right.
talking about this stuff.
I'm
I'm just
talking from
talking about
experience.
real experience because I used to
Yeah.
wake up like, all phlegmed up. It was
Yeah.
gross.
No, I know. My father used to. My father was a heavy smoker, bro, and every
Right.
morning he would wake up and he would just be coughing out every morning. I remember
And
him
then what
coughing
do?
up
You
his
go for another
lungs.
cigarette.
go for another cigarette. And I said to myself at a very young age, I could never be a slave to that stick, man.
Yeah.
My mother was a smoker too. She smoked. This is back in the day when you used to send your kids
Mhm.
to the store to get cigarettes for them.
Right. I
You know?
remember that too, because there was no ID checks or nothing like. You brought a
Nope.
stupid little note and says, "Oh,
Mm,
please give
uh,
my son a
Yeah.
pack of." I remember my dad used to get like these dumb like. I think he liked smoking Virginia Slims because they were
Yeah.
long, like whatever. And then when
Yeah.
I was a kid, cigarettes were like under $1. So
Right.
he
Yeah.
would give me $1, right? I'd buy his cigarettes. I'd keep the change. So,
Right. 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 Right.
stupid me, I, you know, went and
Right.
buy the cigarettes and stuff. But they
Yeah.
all knew me, so I don't need a note or whatever.
Right.
As a matter of fact, the grocery store is right downstairs from where we live.
Right.
So,
Right. Right. Right.
back in
Yeah.
Brooklyn.
Yeah. My mother smoked Winston 100.
Winston.
My father smoked the Marlboro, the Cowboy
Bro,
Killers.
I smoked Marlboro.
Did
That's
you
like
smoke
the
Marlboro?
harshest. The Reds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you?
Then
Yeah, he did too. He
then I
did too.
graduated to Camel Unfiltered.
Wow.
Yeah.
You talking
Yeah.
that talk? You a real smoker.
Yes,
Wow.
sir.
And
Yes,
so
sir.
and so you transitioned to vape, and the
Yeah, I
vapes give you
transitioned
those
to
popcorn
vape to
lungs.
as I said, I wanted to, yeah, yeah. So luckily I didn't like stick to vape
Mm.
like it has so apparently like the vape oil is cut the problem is it's cut with vitamin E oil, right?
Okay.
So that's what the problem was. I think vitamin E oil and a combination of things.
Wow.
It was being soaked up by your lungs, right?
Wow.
So I don't know how the chemical reaction works or stuff like that, but it does cause a symptom called popcorn lungs,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So your bronchial tubes, your lungs can no longer, because it's being saturated with so much of this oil, it doesn't have the capability of, absorbing oxygen.
Wow.
So you're getting more shortness of breath, and then your lungs are just like literally rotting away.
Wow.